You are now listening to Mike's Opinion, Logic Unleashed.
Have you ever had that one, you know what I'm saying, you know the one I'm talking about, the one that when you think about him, you just go like, ugh. You think back and you say, wow. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, yeah. That's what I was thinking about today. You know, during this crazy pandemic, you can't help but think about stuff. You got time, right? Yeah. Man. We've all had that one, maybe more than one, but usually there's that one that you just go and you just like drift off, you know? Yeah, that one. I was thinking about that one today, and it was a nice little deviation from the stuff that's going on. Who's your one? Maybe my one's laying upstairs in my bed right now. Yeah. And I was just thinking, you know, how we lust, right? How we encounter each other. And when you have a memorable encounter, it just stays with you. It's memorable, right? It makes you think about every little detail about that moment, about that time together. Now, if you listen to any of my other episodes, you know I'm 100% hetero alpha straight. So for me, it's always going to be about a woman. And man, listen to my woman episode, the episode entitled Women. I appreciate them. I love women. Oh, man. But when you have one that just does it right, do you know what I'm talking about? Like right? You know what I'm saying? Like so right that you just are like, wow. And it literally makes you shiver when you think about that person. When you think about the physical encounter, let's just be honest here. I'm talking about sex or some really good dome. Dome, for those that are unaware of the term, is head, a BJ, oral, a blowy. But it's not just that. Like I said, it could be, you know, sex, maybe an excellent handy. I don't know. But one of those encounters in your life to date that makes your mind go boom, just blows your mind, right? Every time you think about it, because you was there and you can't believe it happened like that. Like how, like everything was right. You know what I'm saying? Every touch, every moan, every smell, the mood, the lighting, you know, whatever it is for you. But for me, there are several things, and it's the touch. I never knew that a touch. I need to drink some water. But Jeffrey Osborne, LTD. Love ballad. I never knew that a touch could mean so much. Ooh, right? Yeah. And the auditory stimulation is a big thing for me. The voice and the moans, I was thinking back today, and I literally shook in my chair. And I just wanted to share this with everybody because, we need some deviation right now. Everybody's stressed out. So my goal is always to try to give you something that can make your life better, during these times and in the future. I want to affect the world positively. And if I can take your mind back to your moment, I hope you shake. I hope you shiver. I hope you just just thinking about it. Excuse me. Just think about that person. Like I said, whoever he or she or it is to you, because this life that we have, right? Like, if you live to 100, you have, depending on what season you die, you have 99 winters, 99 summers. When you think about it like that, even though for us the time seems to go slow and fast, it depends on what you're doing. But when you have one of those times where you are wowed and turned out for a moment, you know what I'm saying? And it stays with you, and you think about that person. If that person is no longer with you, you real fortunate if that person is still with you, and if that person is not with you, all you can do is reminisce. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pete Rock and see how smooth. I reminisce. Yeah. But if you ranked your top 5 sexual encounters, right? Physical encounters, there's got to be a number 1, right? There's got to be a number 1. They all stand out for the different reasons, but there's always that one. Who's your one? Who is your one that makes you shiver when you think about them? Everybody home right now. Everybody's on social media. Maybe you should just jot them a line. And don't do, I'm not trying to encourage you to do anything inappropriate or that's going to get you in trouble. Alright? But maybe you should just start a trend. So I heard it on Mike's Opinion. And, I don't know, let's make it, to my shiver. Hashtag to my shiver. The one that made me shiver. If I see that trending on social media, I'm a trip. But to my shiver, I just want to let you know, I think about you. Out of all the encounters I've had in my life, you were number one. Numero uno. And just tell them that you don't have to go into detail. You don't have to keep some crazy dialogue. As a matter of fact, you could preface it with that and just say, hey, I just was letting you know I was listening to Mike's Opinion podcast and made me think about you. And I just wanted to let you know that I think about you sometimes. And when I do, I shiver. Connections are not, and when I say connections, I mean like mental, spiritual, intellectual, psychological connections are not paramount to great sex. You do not have to be connected to have a great sexual encounter. Now, it's more meaningful when the sex is the bomb and you are connected in some way other than physically. But if you've ever made love to a stranger, and I'm talking about them one night stands or like the next day kind of thing, or you know what I'm saying, it could be hot, it could be steamy hot, like ridiculous hot. It just depends on that physical chemistry. Was it there? Was it not there? I'd like to see people put in the comments, comment, what was your shiver and who was her, who was that person, and who was she, I meant to say. And don't go into detail about what they did or nothing, but just briefly categorize what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was a touch. It was her eyes. It was her voice. It was her booty. It just I would love to get that feedback and find out what it was for you. Of course, I'm just starting this show, Mike's Opinion, and I would love for you to share, like, comment, and subscribe, follow, do all that. Okay, I would greatly appreciate it. But I was working on something. I'm working on another episode. It's going to be a long episode, and I'm really putting some extra work in this because it's important to me. It's near and dear to me, and it'll be coming soon. But I'm not going to say anything else about it. But who's your shiver? Who is your shiver? This is going to be a real short, quick episode because I was just thinking about that, and I was like, I need to drop an app about this, and I want to see if at the very least, give you something else to think about for a few minutes during this crazy time, this pandemic that's going on. And I hope you're good. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're safe. I hope you got toilet paper and paper towels and hand sanitizer. But shout out to your shiver if you can. Like I said, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but take a moment, think back, have a few shivers, and make some new ones. Make some new ones with your current boo. Or if you're single, find a new shiverer and get shivered. It's hard to find though. It's not really something. I mean, sex is great, period, right? But that one where you just think about, if you haven't had that, if you have yet to have a shiver, go get you a shiver. because it's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. Find a Shiver. I can't tell you the exact recipe, but you'll know it, because they say hindsight is 20/20, and what that means is when you think back, when you look back on something, you can see it more clearly. And you know, for the most part, when that Shiver happens, you're gonna know it's happening, because your toes gonna be curling, your eyes gonna be rolling, you're gonna be moaning, and all kind of physical things gonna be happening to your body that may or may not have ever happened before. So I forgot what the hashtag was. Was the hashtag my Shiver? Yeah, I have to go back and listen to this. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to chime in with this short episode today. And I hope that you're doing okay. And I'm Mike, and this is Mike's Opinion. Stay safe.
Thank you so much for listening to Mike's Opinion. Logic Unleashed.